Trashman didn't get my trash today. Oh, why? Because they want my pay. Bosses on strike, want no raising fare, so they can help pollute the air. But that's what makes the world go round. The ups and downs of carousel, changing people's heads around. Go on, look down, young man. People make the world go round. Sitting in a easy chair on the fence, cigar and out of care. Wall Street. As around the sun, the earth never ceases revolving, and the rosebuds know the bloom in early May. Just as hate knows love's the cure, you can rest your mind assured that I'll be loving you always. 'Cause now can't reveal the mystery of tomorrow, but in passing we'll grow older every day. All that's born is new. You know what I say is true. And I'll be loving you always. Until the rainbow finds a star in the sky. Always. Until the ocean covers everyone. Always. Until the darkness lies in everything I see. Always. Did you know that true love asks for nothing? Her acceptance is the way they pay. Did you know that life is giving love a guarantee to last through forever and another day? Just as time knew to move on since the beginning, and the seasons know exactly when to change. Your joy and pain, I'll be loving you always. As the day I'm not living by tomorrow, but Make me the past, but that I mustn't fear. For I know deep in my mind that love must be out left behind. 'Cause I've been loving you always. Always. What is all this? Oh, and just like the river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. I go to the movie and I go downtown. Somebody keep telling me don't hang on. Puerto Ricans. Second thing second, you don't fuck with Puerto Ricans about Puerto Rico. Because in Puerto Ricans, they don't play about their flag and they don't play about their island, okay? You can fuck with them about their hair, you can fuck with them about their Spanish. Don't fuck with them about that island. Okay, first things first, you don't fuck with Puerto Ricans. Second thing second, you don't fuck with Puerto Ricans about Puerto Rico. Because in Puerto Ricans, they don't play about their flag and they don't play about their island, okay? You can fuck with them about their hair, you can fuck with them about their Spanish. Don't fuck with them about that island. Okay, first things first, you don't fuck with Puerto Ricans. Second thing second, you don't fuck with Puerto Ricans about Puerto Rico. Because in Puerto Ricans, they don't play about their flag and they don't play about their island, okay? You can fuck with them about their hair, you can fuck with them about their Spanish. Don't fuck with them about that island. Okay, first things first, you don't fuck with Puerto Ricans. Second thing second, you don't fuck with Puerto Ricans.
El cielo está oscureciendo y el
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
The office of President of the United States.
And will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend.
Preserve, protect, and defend.
The Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Please rise if able and remove your hats for tonight's national anthem, performed by retired Navy Petty Officer First Class General Wilson. Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, see, does their star-spangled
Happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Here in Puerto Rico right now, the time, Puerto Rican time. It is exactly 11:56. In a few minutes, it will be Tuesday. On the East Coast, New York time, it is 10:56. I am sorry. It will be 11 p.m. New York time. Okay, let me welcome everyone. Let me welcome Teresa Murphy and Mr. Chuck. Teresa Murphy and Mr. Chuck. This telecast was scheduled for 2 p.m. For 2 p.m. today in the afternoon. But being of my job responsibilities, I could not go on the air. So I decided to postpone it for now. But I am early. I have to go on the air officially at 12:30 Puerto Rican time, 11:30 New York time. But I am early. I am early. So Teresa Murphy and Mr. Chuck, they came in. They came in at 2 p.m. So God bless Teresa Murphy and her husband Chuck and her entire family. Hold on, everyone. Let me welcome Project DARPA. Project DARPA representing Team Gotti. Representing Team Gotti. Project DARPA, God bless you always. Let me welcome Deborah Roberts. Deborah Roberts. Deborah, God bless you always, and I give you a big hug. Let me welcome the new content creator. Let me welcome the new content creator. She had an excellent life a few. She had an excellent life a few nights ago. The new content creator, Miss Teresa Marie. Miss Teresa Marie and her husband. Teresa, God bless you. And again, let me congratulate you. You did excellent. You did excellent. And go forward. Go forward, Teresa. Teresa, you prove that you have a potential to become a positive content creator. The topics that you chose that you talk about were excellent on the lives. Everyone made positive comments, and everyone said that your telecast was excellent. So keep on going forward. Keep on going forward in the name of God and in the name of the Virgin Mary, Teresa. And Teresa, let me tell you, as a father and grandfather that I am, forget about negativity. Forget about that. Put that in the garbage. Ignore. Ignore and go forward. Do not waste your time. Do not waste your time on drama, gossip, and turmoil. I tell you in good faith, just go forward. You have great potential. You have a nice personality. You have a nice voice. You are a good person and you are intelligent. So go forward, and everything will be fine. Just go forward, and you have great potential. Paste that in your brain, Miss Teresa Marie, and a big hug, Teresa. A big hug. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. I am checking the chat. I only have the StreamYard chat. Hold on, everyone. Let me welcome, let me welcome the president of StreamYard, Miss Carol Mahale. Miss Carol Mahale. Miss Carol, God bless you. A big hug always. God bless Mr. Mahale, your son, your entire family, and special blessing for the president of Walgreens, Little Carol. Little Carol now we have the grandmother. The grandmother is the president of StreamYard, and her granddaughter is the president of Walgreens. So these ladies are millionaires. Carol, a big hug always. A big hug from Miss Carol Mahale. And Miss Carol, you forgot to do your thumbnail. You forgot to do your thumbnail. The next time you go live, make sure you do your thumbnail. It is important. Do your thumbnail. Later on in the telecast, Miss Carol, we will review when you enter StreamYard. That way you can do your thumbnail on StreamYard. You do your thumbnail on StreamYard. Once you press it, it goes automatically to YouTube on your page. And then you go to YouTube and you go to your thumbnail. And then you press another button and you put it on your community bulletin board. Do not forget Miss Carol. A big hug for Miss Carol. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. I am checking the chat. Everyone is important. I hope I haven't missed no one. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, let me welcome Wyatt Earp. Wyatt Earp, live from the OK Corral with Doc Holliday. Wyatt, a big hug for Wyatt. A big hug for Wyatt. Wyatt, thank you for being in the chat family. A big everyone, greet Wyatt Earp. Wyatt Earp, the fastest gun in the West. Wyatt, be careful with the guns. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I hope I haven't missed no one. Hold on, everyone. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me welcome. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me welcome for the first time in the chat. Mr. Mickey Batts. Mr. Mickey Batts. Mr. Mickey, welcome and God bless you. And welcome, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Mickey Batts. Hold on, let me read the message. Okay, hello, Mr. Edwin. I am a new subscriber. Okay, but I will be watching. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Batts. Okay, everyone. Okay, as always, special blessing for my nephew, MRE. Mob Rats Exposed. God bless you, MRE. God bless you. In case MRE arrives, I will send him the link. May God bless my nephew always and his dear mother and his entire family and Rocco. MRE, God bless you. As always, God bless Miss Angel Gotti. God bless Miss Angel Gotti and her entire family. Miss Angel Gotti. Miss Angel, God bless you always. I give you a big hug, and you are always dear to my heart, always. Always. May God bless you always. And be safe. And be safe always. And God bless your children and your grandchildren. And a big hug for Miss Angel. In case Miss Angel comes in, I will send her the link. Miss Angel will go on Wednesday night at 9:15 p.m. Eastern New York time. So everyone, please sub and support Miss Angel, Miss Angel Gotti. Okay, God bless everyone. Let me send a special blessing to Miss Angela. Miss Angela, the right winger. Miss Angela. Miss Angela, God bless you. And I also want to mention the beautiful Miss Heidi Black. The beautiful Miss Heidi Black. Miss Heidi is also dear to my heart. Miss Heidi Black. Please sub and subscribe to her channel. The same for Miss Carol. Please sub and subscribe to Miss Carol Mahale. God bless Miss Heidi Black, her family. Special blessing for her mother. And for, if I am not mistaken, she has 3 sons. Miss Heidi has 3 sons. One is in the Air Force, and the others are professional young men. So a big hug for Miss Heidi Black. For Miss Heidi Black, she is my dear friend always. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. I will be back in 1 minute. In 1 minute. Mother Jimenez is calling me. Hold on.
As around the sun, the earth no ceases revolving, and the rosebuds know the bloom in early May. Just as hate knows love's the cure, you can rest your mind sure that I'll be loving you always. 'Cause now can't reveal the mystery of tomorrow, but in passing we'll grow older every day. Just as all that's born is new, you know what I say is true, that I'll be loving you always. Until the rainbow finds us.
Okay, everyone, I am back, and please forgive the interruption. Okay, what is the purpose? What is the purpose of this telecast? Why am I on the air? Why? What is the purpose? What is the topic? The topic tonight, the topic tonight, crime, misinformation. Sadly on YouTube, there are a lot of people on YouTube giving 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 false information that is not correct. So I hope to correct some of it. You see, the problem with many people, they give the wrong information. And a lot of people, they don't take the time. You see, an example. If I tell you something, if I tell you something, I tell you, check it out for yourself also. Every time that I go on the air, I always say it. Everything that I am saying, save it in your wallet or in your purse. That means, what does that mean? It means that everything I tell you, check it out for yourself. Check it out for yourself. If I tell you that the sky is blue, do not take my word for it. Check it out for yourself. That is what I want everyone to do. That is what everyone has to do with everyone on YouTube. Every information that you receive, you must check it out for yourselves. The days of Walter Cronkite are over. Those that do not know who is Walter Cronkite, one of the greatest journalists of all time, used to be on television, on CBS News. On CBS News, Walter Cronkite was a reputable, serious human being, and he gave us the news back in the 50s, in the 60s, and the early 70s. Very well known, very well known. Walter Cronkite, Edward R. Morrow, another great journalist, David Brinkley, and Ken Huntley. You see, when Miss Carol Mahale and I were young kids, were kids, and when we were teenagers, we had Walter Cronkite, we had David Brinkley, Chet Huntley, and also on ABC, they were great journalists that gave us the news exactly. But them days are over. You see now on regular television, when you hear the news, you gotta confirm it. You must do your own research. And just like on YouTube, there are many content creators. There are many that give wrong information. The information that they're giving is incorrect. And then there are a lot of people that follow people blindly. You cannot follow no one blindly. The only one that you can follow blindly is God. The only one that you can follow blindly is God. With everyone else, when they give you an information, check it out for yourselves. Question, do your own research. It is important. It is important. So getting back to the topic, there are many criminal delinquents on YouTube. Some have channels, and some just run around in different chats, creating creating gossip, drama, and turmoil, and just harassing people. You see, there is a problem on YouTube. So tonight's telecast is to make you aware of that. And I want to tell all the content creators, if you have a channel activated, if I am talking in general, I am not referring to anyone in particular. But if you feel that I am talking to you, I am talking to you. If you have the privilege, if you have the privilege of having a channel, if you have the privilege of having a channel, listen to me carefully. You cannot just put Tom, Dick, and Harry on your panel. You cannot just put Tom, Dick, and Harry on your panel. You see, there are many content creators. They throw down the link. They throw down the link to anyone. If you give the link to someone to come on the panel, make sure that the person does not offend no one, that the person is respectful, and that the person touches general topics without getting into the drama, the gossip, the turmoil, the profanity, the disrespect. All the content creators, you must put respect in your house. You must put respect in your house. Your channel. Your channel is your house. If you have an activated channel, that is your house. That is your house. You cannot permit just Tom, Dick, and Harry or Cinderella to just come up and do what they feel like doing. That is not proper. That is not proper. I am talking in general. I am not referring to any channel in particular. That problem, what I am stating, that problem is in many channels. They put anybody on the panel, and it just creates it creates problems. You have a lot of people, troublemakers. These are criminal delinquents. How can you put a criminal delinquent on a panel? A person that harasses others. You cannot do that. The good people that an example. This is an example. Let us say I throw down the link to Dick Tracy, and Dick Tracy comes on this panel and starts insulting people. The good people that I have in the chat, they are not coming back. They are not coming back. So you have to have respect. You have to have respect. Your channel, I am talking in general. If you have a channel activated, hold on. You must have some kind of order. You must have some kind of order, some kind of rules. You must have respect. Let me give you another example. I am talking in general. This is an example. This will never happen because I will not permit it. My granddaughter, she is only 16. She is a baby. She is a baby. My granddaughter, and I say it humbly, my granddaughter, she is a beautiful young girl. She is a beautiful young girl. She qualifies to be a model. To be a model. This is just an example. This will never happen. Let us say that I invite my granddaughter on the panel and she shows her face. She shows her face. And someone on the chat, without even knowing my granddaughter, makes a sexual comment. That is sexual harassment. There are many men. There are many men on YouTube that go into a chat and they see a beautiful woman on the panel and immediately they start catcalling. That is not proper. That is disrespectful. If you are a respectable man and you see a beautiful young lady, you see a beautiful woman on the panel, you can say, our respect, that guest is very attractive. You see, that is a respectful comment. But to say in the chat, with you want to meet that person, you want to go out with the person, that where's the engagement ring? Is that woman single? That is harassment. That is harassment. You see, I will never permit that here on this channel. If there is a beautiful, To be clear, all women are beautiful. All women are beautiful. If a woman is on the panel and she is showing her face, any man that starts catcalling, I will block I will block that person immediately. That is not permitted. That is not permitted on this channel. Women must be respected. Catcalling, that is not proper. I repeat, that is not proper. That is that is that is sexual harassment. And let me explain. Here in Puerto Rico, our Senate, our representatives here in Puerto Rico, they passed a law against catcalling. Many This is an example. I remember when I was a kid, growing up in the Bronx, and all the kids were playing in the street. The older kids, every time a girl used to pass, catcalling, that is improper. I am not going to repeat what they used to say. Some comments were pornographic. You see, that is not proper. That is not being a gentleman. In other words, if you see a beautiful woman, it is okay to say, "Young lady, you are a beautiful young lady." Period. But you have to do it with respect. You see, but there are many men that have no respect, and that happens in many chats. You have a you have a you have an attractive woman on your panel, and then you individuals in the chat, they start texting catcalls. Not here, not on this channel, never. If I see a catcalling comment, the person is blocked and expelled from this channel. In this channel, men will learn to respect women. Period. Here you must respect women. There are many men on YouTube. I've been active on YouTube for 3 years and a half. What I have seen on YouTube is unacceptable. Let me tell you, some of the men, the way they talk to women on YouTube, in the streets, they would get beat up. Let me repeat it again. The comments that I have seen, and read, and even heard on some panels, if these individuals make them comments in neighborhoods, at least the neighborhoods where I was raised, the neighborhoods where I live, you're gonna get beat up or worse. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. If there's a beautiful young lady on the panel, how are you gonna start catcalling with sexual intentions? That is unacceptable. That is the point. That is the point. You see, that is criminal behavior. Here in Puerto Rico. If you catcall a woman, the woman calls the police, and they will arrest you. They will arrest you. That is sexual harassment. We must be clear. And I believe it is the same in the States. You cannot be catcalling women in a sex with sexual intentions. That is not proper. So that is the topic. You see, I am bringing this topic up to create consciousness. It is like this is an example. Miss Carol Mahale. That is her name. Miss Carol Mahale. It is not honey. It is not baby. There are a lot of men. There are a lot of men on YouTube that they refer to the women like my honey, my baby. That is, call the women by their names. Uh, Miss Carol Mahale, that is her name. You can say Miss Carol or Miss Mahale, but not baby or honey or love. No. Hold on. Okay. Okay. I hope everyone understands what I am saying. Teresa Marie, Mrs. Teresa Marie, or Teresa or Marie. But to call Teresa baby, my honey, no, that is incorrect. That is not proper. In other words, you can tell Miss Carol Mahale, Miss Carol, Miss Carol, you look very attractive tonight. You see, that is respectful. That is respectful. Teresa Marie, you look very nice tonight. That is respectful. But what I am talking about are comments with obscenity and also the bad words. That is not proper. Hold on, everyone. I'm going to check the chat now. I hope everyone got the point. Hold on. Let me check the chat. Oh, God. Let me welcome Mob Red Hunter. Mob Red Hunter. Hold on. Okay, Teresa Marie says, hold on. Mob Red Hunter says, thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. Okay. Teresa Marie says, absolutely. My father and uncles never used the F word. If it was said in front of a woman and children, other real bad words, but the F word mostly, you would get a hit in the jaw. No warning. Okay, Mob Red, okay, hold on. Okay, Mob Red Hunter. Hold on. Let me check the chat. I think Mob Red Hunter lost a relative. Mob Red, our respect, and our condolences. Hold on, everyone. Let me welcome Mickey Kriggs. Mickey Kriggs. Hold on, let me check the chat. Okay, Mob Red Hunter says, let me post it. Mob Red Hunter says, thank you for asking, Carol. We had a death in the family. It was a very bad day yesterday. I feel bad. I fell asleep on Angels last night from being so drained. Mob Red Hunter, our respect, and our condolences. And Mob Red Hunter, God bless you always and your family. Let me welcome Mickey Kriggs. Mickey Kriggs. Hold on, everyone. Okay. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Okay, I hope everyone got the point. And I want to stress this point, very important. If you have a channel, put respect in your channel. And also, you cannot give the link to just anyone. You cannot just give the link to just anyone. Okay, it is now 12:32 here in Puerto Rico, 11:32. Does anyone want to come up to the panel? Everyone in the chat. Everyone that are in the chat, I know everyone. Everyone has a wrench. Does anyone? Everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome. Does anyone in the chat want to come up and give their opinion? Let us see if anyone wants to come up. Hold on. Okay, again, let me repeat. Does anyone want to come up? Does anyone want to come up to the panel to give their opinion? You are all welcome. You have the right to agree or disagree with me. There is no problem here. There is no problem. We can disagree, but after we disagree, we are good friends and like family. You have the right to agree or disagree. There is no problem. Okay, let me send the link to my dear little sister, Miss Carol Mahale. Hold on, Miss Carol. Let me get the link. I am getting the link. I am getting the link for Miss Carol. Okay, Miss Carol, the link is in the chat. Miss Carol, the link is for Miss Carol and anyone else that I know that has a wrench. Everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome. Let me welcome my dear friend, Petey Paisano. Petey Paisano. Petey, glad to see you and a big hug. Everyone, give a big hug to Petey. Hold on, everyone. Welcome, Miss Carol. Hold on. Welcome, Miss Carol.
Hello, Edwin. How are you?
Great, a big hug. Miss Carol,
Yes,
Mother Jimenez is calling me. Can you take over the program? Miss
yes,
Carol, can you take over the program?
yes, I can, Edwin.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's see. Hello, Petey Paisano. Marbred Hunter, the link is there so you can come up. Uh, hello, Teresa. Teresa, listen to me, hon, and listen to me carefully. I know it's hard, but don't let these comedians get to you. They're nothing but clowns. They weren't brought up with respect. And I know it's not easy, but you have to try to just ignore them or ice them out. Hello, MRH. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm calm now.
I know there's a lot of things going on. This is Hi Edwin. How are you, sir? Uh
He's getting something from his
oh.
wife. He'll be right
Okay.
back.
Okay. Yeah. No. This is It's out of control. What's going on?
Oh, I
Uh.
know it is, but I'm choosing to ignore it all.
Yeah. I know. I know. But everyone, it's just that they come at you so hard and they cause so much trouble that you know. Sometimes you have to try to control it, but sometimes I feel like, you know, you have to go back at them too.
Yeah, and that's why I did what I did the other night, and then I dropped it and turned it into a nicer show. Like,
Right.
you
Right.
understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, it was a great show. It really was. It was an excellent show.
I mean, you've got to see how many comments I got. and I couldn't believe it. I was like, I was shocked because I didn't think that many people were paying attention.
Right. Yeah.
You
No, there
know,
was a
I was
lot of people.
surprised.
I saw the comments. I always check like afterwards, or who left comments, who left this and that. There was a lot of people. A lot of people were in chat. A lot of people were commenting. A lot of people were, engaging with one another. So it was a very pleasant chat. It really
Yeah,
was.
I'm trying to keep it that way.
Yeah.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, Be like I've got different things coming up that I'm gonna do, and you
Right.
heard me say it the other night. Some people will be interested, some won't. But
Eh,
my hope is
yeah.
that by like doing that book by Lisa Marie or doing that thing on Roman Reigns with the
Sure.
Samoan dynasty, that I'll attract
A
more
moment.
people. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
You'll have a diversity of people and different communities, and without all the BS, and without all the trolls. You
Right.
know, you know what I
That's
mean. That's what you're
exactly
looking
what
for.
I'm trying to do.
Right, right. Which is it's a good idea. It's a very smart idea.
And the other
Uh,
thing I'm going to do is just chilling keeps bothering me to do a cooking show. So I told him I will do a show on my recipes. Leave me
yeah,
alone.
yeah. Just chillin's a good guy. He really is a
I
nice guy.
know.
So, yeah. No, you should do a different thing. 'Cause, you'll attract you'll attract other communities, other people, other you know and it'll turn into a bigger chat than you think.
Yeah, it's not that I'm looking to get a real big check. I'm happy where I am now
Right,
because, like I told Edwin, I will not monetize. And people
right,
think I'm
right,
crazy when I say I won't monetize,
right,
but I won't do that because, like you said, I'm trying to be diverse and go
right.
in different directions. So hopefully, I don't have to keep blocking people. Eventually, they'll leave on their own.
Or you could do a members only. I don't think that it'll be horrible to do that. If you're not going to get monetized, I don't think it'll be a members only. Eventually, it wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, I don't know. It's
Yeah,
my opinion.
I'm thinking about that. But once I get my footing and I really know what I'm doing, then it's a
Yeah.
different, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But you listen, you did very well the other night. You took control of that, panel. You took control of the chat. You did very well the other night. Really, I really did. Compared to what you were, you took really good control. So
Thank you.
no,
I no, I try because I won't put up with
I
anything.
know that, Carol. I known you. I known you a couple of
Yeah,
years
but
now.
unfortunately, the clowns out there don't know that.
Yeah, well, they don't know much. They don't know
Yeah, that's
much.
true.
You know,
That's true.
you're dealing with mental midgets. I hate to
I-
say it, but that's what you're dealing with.
Well, I like I said in the comments to Edwin, either they weren't raised properly or they need serious therapy.
Right, right, correct. Listen, they need a lot of things, but s- psychiatrist is a better word for them. They
Yeah,
should be,
I'm trying
you
to
know.
be nice
I,
because I'm on Edwin's channel,
I know, but
but
well, sometimes my New York comes out in me, and it's just.
well, that's why I said the other night you didn't want the Brooklyn in me coming out, but it's coming out.
I know. It's you can take the girl out of Brooklyn, but you can't take the Brooklyn out of the girl. That's the
Nope,
bottom line.
I was raised down in like I call it Red Hook. They
Okay.
call it Carroll Gardens now. They give it a fancy name.
Oh, nice.
You
Yeah,
know,
my mom was raised in Brooklyn.
okay, where was she raised in Brooklyn?
Well, when it was nice, we're going back years ago. She was born and raised in East New York. Now, forget it. It's a jungle. But
Do you know I went to school when my father switched my high school?
okay.
I went to school at St. Nicholas in
Oh,
East
did
New
you?
York. Yes, the high
Wow.
school.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Wow.
That you're right. That area was way different back then.
Way different. And my dad, I spent a lot of time in. My dad was from Ozone Park.
Okay,
So
I'm familiar with all of Brooklyn and
yeah, yeah,
Queens.
yeah. So I spent a lot of time in Ozone Park and stuff like that. So it really, I'll tell you, back then it was a great, great, great era. It was a great time. It was a very safe era. It was very different.
Yes.
I really wish. I mean, yes, I do wish I was born earlier, and I was, even though I'd be older, but I wish I was born in that era. Like my dad was born in 41, my mom was born in 47. Like that time, it was a total different. It's just all through those years was
Well,
excellent, excellent time.
I'm going to give away my age. I was born in 53. So,
Okay, well, I
well, when
gotcha.
I was growing up, even
Hmm.
dating, the boys had respect for the
Right,
girls.
absolutely.
They didn't curse at them. Nothing.
They were raised
Nothing
totally
like today.
different. Raised totally different.
Yes,
They were respectful. They were brought up with respect. They knew the earning of a buck, not living off of women.
that's
And
right.
it's true. Hi Bella, how are you? No, she was just saying
Hello,
hi to
my
me. I'm sorry.
Bella.
So it was a total different time. Now you see everybody is like living off of women, and I was never raised that way. Okay, you're with me. I do everything. I provide. I do it all. But it's just the way I was raised. I was raised that way.
I raised my three sons the same way.
Right.
And I raised my daughter
Hmm.
to not to have to depend on anyone for anything.
Right. Right.
You know, because the way I was raised, my father and mother always told me, like when I was able to date, when they finally gave me permission, they always told me, keep money in your purse. And I used to say,
Absolutely.
why? And then my mother would say, that's called mad money because if you're in a situation or
Yep.
you don't like your date, you got your way to get home.
Yeah.
Yep.
100% right. And you don't
Mm-hmm.
think about that. You don't think about that though. They thought about that back then. Like even my mom and my dad, you always have money on you no matter what. I don't care if it's a 20, 50, 100, whatever it is. You got to have money on you at all times. God forbid anything.
Yep. That's what my mother always said. And she always made me keep like a contact list in my wallet
Oh
or
yeah.
on me, like
Yeah.
if I was, because she said, God forbid anything happens, they know to notify us right away to get to you to help you.
Yeah. Yeah. They thought about all the small details. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like things that we wouldn't have thought about, they thought about. They've been through it. They were through it. They went through it, and it's true. It's true.
You want to laugh? My mom,
Yeah.
when I first started working in the city,
Right.
I was right out of high school. And
Okay.
she turned around and she said to me, you have to carry a hat pin with you on your jacket. And I said, why? She goes, because if some pervert goes to grab you on the train or
Right.
anywhere else, you take that hat pin and you stick them right in their stomach with it or whatever.
There you go. It
And I
works.
said, Mom, are you crazy?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's the
Listen,
way she raised me and my father, you know.
and that's the
I,
why you're the person you are now. You know what I
yes.
mean? That's just the way it is. It never left you.
No, it never left me because my father always told me, listen, you're the oldest, you're the girl.
Right.
You have
Right.
to be a lady, but I'm going to treat you
Like a boy in certain ways.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
can defend yourself, you can do this, you can do that if you have to.
Right. Right. Yes. Listen, it was he taught you both ways. He taught you
Yes.
street. They taught you both ways. Street smarts, book smarts, and everything else. That's the best kind of way you can imagine.
Yeah, well, that's why they don't realize with me, you
Right.
know, everybody says, oh, she's a sweet old lady. Yes, but I'm also street, like you just said, streetwise.
Mm-hmm.
And when I have to be the way I am, I am. And like I said the other night, don't underestimate this old lady. I still have
Right.
a few tricks up my sleeve.
Yeah, but it's an amazing thing. You say old lady, but you do. You have a very young voice. You're just very up to date, and some people born earlier are not like tech savvy or into that, or you know what I'm saying, Carol. I'm not
Yes.
saying, I'm not giving disrespecting you. Please don't go,
No, I know
think
you're
that,
not.
it's just that it's just you're always around, you know exactly what's going on, you know what's going down. And listen, that's part of the street smarts. It's part of it's a big part of it, actually. And which is a good thing. It's a very good thing.
Well, my husband laughs at me because even when I go shopping,
Right.
he's like, "You're always aware. You're always looking around." I says, "Yeah, I'm always prepared, you know,
Yeah.
for anything. That
Sure.
never leaves you."
No, no, no. Especially this day and age, all the
Yes.
crazy stuff that you see and you hear in the news, and what you read about, it's absolutely, I don't know. People are just, I don't know. They're crazy today. They
Well,
really are.
I'll give you an example. The other day, I had my granddaughter out with me shopping,
Uh-huh.
and she went to a different aisle to look at something, and I yelled out her name, and I said, "Get over here now. I've told you 1,000 times. You
Right.
don't walk away from me unless I'm with you. It takes
Right.
2 seconds for somebody to snatch you."
Oh yeah. Absolutely it does.
And
It
she
happens
came
every day.
over, and she was pouting and carrying on.
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, I'm a big girl." "Yeah, you think you are. You're not that big."
Right.
You
It
know,
takes, yeah, there's always someone bigger and better, and
mm-hmm.
so forth and so on. And it does. It only takes 1 second. You see it every day. You hear it every day. It's terrible.
Well,
You
here's the
know.
funny part. She
Well.
comes over to me and she goes, "Grandma?" I said, "What?" She goes, "Some lady is looking at me like, I don't like the way she's looking at me. She's scaring me." So I said, "Where is she? Show me where she is."
Uh huh.
And when I went to look, there was nobody there. I think the
See.
woman heard me.
Yeah. See. It's not always the guy. It's not. You have to watch
No.
everybody, and you have to watch women too.
Yep.
It's guys, women, it's everybody. It doesn't
Un-
matter who it is.
yeah, unfortunately, it's the times we live in.
Yeah. Yeah. This world is. I don't know. That's why I say. A lot of people feel the way I do in a way. I speak about it with my friends, and like, you know, it's nice to be younger, but at the same time to grow up in that era where it was safe, and like, it was just, you could walk 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes. It doesn't matter. It was so safe. The trains were safe, the buses were safe, everything was safe.
Yeah,
You know
it
what I mean?
was.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. You can leave your doors open, your windows open. Now you drive around and people have like they're in prison, and they're in like prison in their own home with bars
Yeah,
on the window, and it's sad.
it is sad. I remember walking from Red Hook, because that's what I still refer to,
Right.
all the way into the city over the Brooklyn Bridge and having no fear.
See,
I
that's the way it
remember,
was.
yeah, I remember taking my two sons in the summer down to Coney Island or Rye Beach, wherever I went with them, and coming home on the train at 11 o'clock at night just to tire them out
Yeah.
and not being afraid.
Yeah, it was
I
totally
wouldn't do it
different.
today.
No, today it's just was, you hear people getting stabbed, you hear people getting pushed, you hear people getting, I mean, I don't know.
It's crazy.
Like, I would never think about doing something like that. You know what I mean? It just doesn't. I don't even know how people listen. There's a lot
You there, Margaret Hunter?
of. Can you hear me or no?
I can hear you now.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know.
That's okay.
Um, but yeah, I wouldn't even think of doing something like that. It's. I don't know. It's totally inhumane. It's totally insane, and that's just the way it is. I mean, but there's a lot more people today that are. have so many medical conditions, and I think about that, like, not that there's anything wrong, but mental conditions. And it's like, why is that though? It's that's another thing I think about, like, why are all these people full of medical like, psychiatric problems, and there's nothing wrong with it. People are sick, sick, but it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, but they took away a lot of the mental health people
Yeah.
and places, and not that those places were the best, let me tell you.
Right.
Because I remember what happened with Creedmoor in Staten Island.
Mm-hmm.
But they need help. I
Yeah.
mean, I see a lot of people, and I think what a lot of it is today, and I know
Hmm.
some people are going to get mad at me for saying it, and I really don't care.
No.
I think a lot of the generation today thinks they're entitled.
100. I agree with you 1,000%.
Okay? They think it's okay to live at home with their parents, to do what they
Right.
want, to stay on their iPhones or the computers and,
You got it.
do
You
what they're
got it.
going to do. And,
Yeah.
parents don't, and I sometimes I can't fault the parents because both parents work,
Right.
but because I understand the financial situations of today.
Right. Right.
But you got to keep an eye on your children. Like with my daughter works, she brings my granddaughter here. The minute my granddaughter's on the iPad, I'm over
Yeah.
there
Right.
looking to see what she's looking at and where
Absolutely.
she is.
Right. A lot of parents today leave the kids with either uh, a nanny or a babysitter or whatever it may be. It's family not involved. It's a lot of it's just these people that they don't really know are looking after their kids, and the kids are doing whatever they want.
Well, you
That's what I
see,
feel.
I told my son and my daughter, well, my grandson now, oh my God, that kid is going to be 20 in May. But my granddaughter, who's
Yeah.
younger, I tell my daughter all the time, you want to go out or you want to do this or you want to go to work, whatever you want to do, you drop her here. You
Sure.
bring her here.
Sure.
And that's what she does. And like, she'll tell me, Grandma, I want to ride my bike. Okay, you can ride your bike, but I'm coming outside with you. Why
Right.
do you have to be outside with me? I said, because I have to. I don't have to
Right.
explain it to you.
Right.
And I
A
go
lot.
out and I watch her.
Sure. A lot of these kids today don't understand that. Like, they want to be so independent, but at a certain age, you can't let them be that independent because of everything that's going on today.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I explained to her. I said, you have to understand there are good people and then there are bad people. I
Right.
said, and the bad people are the ones that are going to hurt you. I
Yep.
said, it will kill, like she calls my husband Papu because he's Greek.
Yeah, I
So
heard that.
she,
Yeah.
and I
You
told
said
her,
that.
it will kill Papu, it would kill me, it will kill your mommy if
Yeah.
anything ever happened to you.
Sure.
That's why we're so tough and we watch you all the time.
In the long run, as she matures and gets older, she'll realize, and she'll realize why. It's
Yes.
just a lot of kids today don't realize why, and it's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is.
Yeah, you have to
You
watch
know?
out for them.
Yeah.
I mean, I watch out for all the kids. It's funny. Some of my neighbors have their grandchildren or their children here, and if they're outside, I watch them.
Right.
I'll sit outside in the front while they're out there just to
Sure.
make sure, because that's the
Right.
way I was raised. I was raised, like I always say, by my mother's side, mostly because they were Italian.
Right.
And I lived in a mostly Italian area. We
All
always
right.
sat on the stoop. We always watched out for each other's children or each other's neighbors,
Yeah, oh yeah. I remember that. I was born. Listen, I'm in the '70s. Listen. I'm gonna say I'm 75. I'll be 50. You could say everyone says I'm young. I'm this, but I remember that though. Like, I remember those days where you were able to sit out and everyone sat out and everyone looked out for your house and you looked out for their house, and it was. I was fascinated with that. That's the times you wanted to grow up in my opinion.
Right. None of my neighbors ever starved. If we knew somebody was down on their luck,
Right.
we'd cook for them, we'd bring them food. Sometimes we took a collection so they could go buy groceries.
Sure.
Different things like that. You don't
Yeah.
see that today.
No, a lot of greed today,
You know how many
unfortunately.
women used to call me up and say, like, there was this one lady I was friends with, this Italian lady, and
Mm-hmm.
she had one of those bags attached to her. And she used to call me up and she'd say, Carol, can you go to the store for me? Or Carol, can you pick my grandson up from school today for me? And I used to run and do it.
Yeah.
I didn't ask why
Right.
or anything. I just go and I do it.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
how close knit the neighborhood was.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
My,
And
yeah,
go
go
ahead.
ahead, Ma.
No, no, no. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I was going to go ahead. I'm sorry.
My
Go right
two
ahead.
youngest asked
Mhm.
me, why did you move us up to Pennsylvania? And I said to them, I moved us up to Pennsylvania because I saw Brooklyn changing, the city changing,
Yes.
and I
Yes.
wanted a better life for you.
Sure.
I wanted you to be able to ride your bikes, to do your skateboarding, to do your rollerblading, whatever it
Yeah.
was that you wanted to do.
Right.
I wanted to make sure you were safe doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of
Mm,
neighborhoods changed, unfortunately.
right. And now they understand it.
Yeah.
They didn't understand it back then, but they understand it now.
Exactly. Exactly. And, and believe me, they're happy and they're thankful for it.
Oh,
You know?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
yes.
You
That's the
know?
way you have to be.
Yeah. You
I
have to be.
mean, do you think this Brooklyn girl wanted to move up into the woods in Pennsylvania?
Right?
No. When I
Right.
first came up here, I was so used to walking to the store or running,
Yeah. Not having
drop.
to drive
Right.
miles or, yeah, sure.
I came up here and I'm like, holy Christ. It was like a ghost town when I came
Yeah.
up here.
You felt like you're in
Now,
another world.
now it's like a modern city up here.
Right.
Because, businesses opened and different things, but it's
Sure.
still safe.
Yeah, PA really maintains its status quo. I feel you don't hear a lot of crime. You don't hear a lot of the BS you would hear in New York or
No,
other areas. And
you want to laugh? Most of
yeah,
the cases up here are for people driving impaired. Like,
right.
yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, there are a few criminal cases,
Oh
but
yeah,
most of them are before the judge for driving impaired or civil lawsuits.
yeah, right,
But we have a good police force in town. They're away from us. They don't take it. Well, they'll come here if it's an emergency, but we're under like state police.
right.
But the state
Yes,
police here are great. I
yeah,
can't say they aren't.
right, right. Yeah, it's they have. I think due to the crime being down so much, I think like they have more time to concentrate on other
Yeah,
things, and because anywhere else with the crime the way it is, it's unfortunate, but everyone else waits, and they wait a long time for it, for cops to show up or whatever it may be. They're always so busy. But in PA, like you say, I'm using it as an analogy is a safer place than these suburbs.
it is because what they do is like the township here, right?
Hmm.
They have a deal with the town police that if the
Hmm.
state police can't get here, they paid them $50 a call to because they'll be here in 2 minutes because it's
Yeah.
only 2 minutes from the town to where I am.
Huh.
And they'll
Yeah.
be here in 2 minutes and they answer the call.
Right.
You
It's a
know,
good
s-
thing.
yeah, it is. It's a very good thing.
They work hand in hand, basically. I mean, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I said, in here. Well, I guess they're not. What are they not? Are they limited to jurisdiction down there, or are they
Yeah,
not like?
because they belong to the Milford, the town of Milford, the police department.
Okay,
And then down in the other town, about 15 minutes from me, is the Westfall and Matamoras, what they call Eastern Pike Police Department.
okay.
So we're in the middle. So we're under state police control.
Mm,
But the township was smart enough to get in touch with the borough of Milford and tell them, listen, we'll pay you to answer the calls for our residents because sometimes the state police, because they're like 40 minutes away. So it
okay.
takes them, even if they're speeding here, it's going to take them a good 20 minutes to get here. So the
Right.
Milford police will come here and handle the situation until the state police get here. And then they
Oh,
let the state police take the arrest.
yeah. That's
In
why I
other
think.
words, they restrain the people
Right.
until,
State gets there.
yeah. So
Wow,
it's
that's
good.
good. Yeah, it is good. It is good. Are you used to? Are you? How long have you been living in PA? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm
Now.
living here now. Let me see, it'll be 31 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll be
Was
31 years. And they laugh at me because when I go out with Marla and Teresa, they
yeah.
laugh at me because every time I see the New York plates, like in front of the restaurants and stuff, when the tourists come up during the summer,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
go, would you go back to New York already? Get the hell out of here. And they
yeah.
laugh because they go, Carol, the minute you open your mouth, they know
Sure.
where you're from.
Oh yeah.
And I cracked up. I said, would you believe 31 years I can't lose the accent?
Oh no.
Yet,
Yeah. No, that'll never go.
yet if you hear my youngest son,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
He's got what I call the redneck accent.
Like a little twinge of the redneck accent. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he lives in Western PA. So when he comes in, I go, oh, hi, hillbilly. And he goes, Ma, stop.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Sure. You don't realize it, but like I lived in Florida for almost 5 years, and I came back to New York. But you know, as soon as I open my mouth, they're like, "Oh, you're a New Yorker. You're a New Yorker. You're this. You're that. Where are you from?" And it never leaves. Well, after a certain amount of time, I think like it's just embedded in you, and you have that accent. Like some people do lose it, but I think when they move at a younger age, that's when they lose the accent. But I think at a certain age, you really don't lose it.
yeah, but
And
yet my daughter's the youngest and she sounds
uh,
just like me.
well, I guess to each his own. There, you know
I
what I
know,
mean?
I think with her MRH, she was
Yeah.
around me too long.
Well, yeah. Listen, she was your that was your little girl,
Yeah,
and I'm sure she was daddy's little girl also.
she still is.
Still
And
is. That'll never
yep.
change.
Well, I was teasing her the other day because I told her you've been replaced by your daughter. I said she is now the princess. So she goes,
yeah.
well, if she's the princess, I'm the queen. I says, no, that title belongs to me, honey.
exactly. That's mom's accent. Yeah, no, it's true. Let me see, Teresa Marie. Everyone asks what that accent is. I always get tossed the redneck. Got that. She don't. She don't have an accent. She don't have a redneck accent. Is that what she's saying? She don't have a
Yeah,
redneck
that's what
accent.
she's saying, but she
Yeah,
doesn't
no,
have one.
she doesn't have one at all. Teresa, you heard yourself on panel. There's no way you have that. Not at all. You know, it's just I don't know. This day, like I said, we talk about this stuff, and I don't know. It's a different era. And
Yeah,
you're
it
right.
is.
You were right about a lot of things. With the phones. All you see is kids on phones today. They have no social skills whatsoever because
No,
they're
everything is phones and gaming.
right, right. Yep, that's what it is. That's all it
Mm-hmm.
is today, and no one knows what it is to go. I used to love going, and you don't see much of it today, like going to, the courts, play basketball, play football, play. All they want to do is be on the phone, or it's just, I don't know. That's just, I don't know. I can't get used to it because I know I wasn't raised that way.
I wasn't either. And
You
like
know,
I teach her, like, I taught her how to do hopscotch, how to jump rope. I got her into different things that I used to do when I was younger,
right?
because I said to her, you need to stay off that iPad. You need to use your mind. You need to use your creativity.
Sure.
I've got her involved in we have her involved in gymnastics. We have her
Mm,
involved in chorus, in cheerleading,
mm.
different things just to get those activities going so that she's not always on that iPad.
Good for you. Good for you, both of you. You're doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
know.
told you, you need to be social. You need to know what's out there. You need
Mm,
to know how to interact with people, but
sure.
but you also need to know how to defend yourself
Mm-hmm.
and to stand your ground. If you believe you're right on something, you stand your ground. Don't worry about it. We'll back you. If we
Yeah.
feel you're right, we'll back you.
Absolutely.
If you're wrong, we'll tell you you're wrong.
I know. Bella, you're right on that comment. Kids don't need to be. Don't need the phone. They need to be kids. Exactly.
That's right.
It's true. It's true.
Well, you
You
see,
know.
that's where I blame the schools today, because teachers don't use blackboards, chalk, and erasers anymore. Everything is iPads and laptops and
Yep.
calculators.
Sure. Sure. It's
I
true.
understand we live in a technical world, but
Mm-hmm.
can't that stuff wait until they're in high school, or like towards the end of middle school, like, seventh or eighth grade? Why are you doing these things with children starting in kindergarten and
Right.
up?
Right. Right. Eh, I don't know. I think even teachers today are lazy. They don't want to even do the work.
No.
They're teaching the kids, but they're teaching them with modern technology.
Yeah.
It's not opening a book and actually reading the material and learning it and absorbing it. Everything's just there. It's on. It's everything. You look up. You go on Google. Everything's there.
Well,
Everything.
that was
So
what happened the other night with her math homework. There was something she's only in the third grade and they're already giving her geometry and algebra. Okay.
yeah, yeah,
And she was like, I don't understand this. I'm going to Google it. I said, oh, no, you're not. And I called
right.
my husband. And my
Sure,
husband said, what's the matter? And I said, listen, when it comes to algebra, that's not my thing. You
sure.
sit, you help her. I said,
Right.
because she wants to Google it. He goes, oh, no. So he sat
Yeah,
with her
yeah,
and he went through it with her. And then she got aggravated with me the other night because she was doing spelling and vocabulary, punctuation. And I
yeah.
said to her, let me see your homework. And she goes, I know what I'm doing. I'm putting it in my school bag. I said, no, you let me check your homework. So she gives me the homework. I'm looking at it. And I said to her, nope, you're wrong. That punctuation's wrong. That spelling's wrong.
Right.
And she's looking at me like she wants to choke me. But
Frustration. Sure.
yeah, I wanted
Mm-hmm.
her to know, no, this is not what you do. Just like I
Right.
taught her script.
Right.
I told
Right.
her, you need to learn how to write your name. You need to know this. I says, because if computers go down, how are you going to have access to anything? How are you going to prove who you are if you can't even sign your own name?
Exactly. Exactly. That those certain things, they say you don't use half the stuff that you learned in high school, college, whatever it may be, but you do need to. You do use a lot of the stuff you don't realize in business and in everyday uh, situations.
Mm-hmm.
That is 100% true. But so, a lot of things you don't use today, but You have to know how to sign a check. You have to know how to sign a document. It's true.
Yeah.
It's I don't know what I'm sure your granddaughter has a million things she wants to be when she gets older.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But
Yeah.
she was laughing at me the other day because I had to type something up for the association, a letter, right?
Right.
So I typed it up off the computer. I printed it out and I
Hmm.
came upstairs and she goes, "Oh, why couldn't you do it in script?" So I turned around and I showed her the letter and I said, "What do you see there on the bottom?" And she goes, "Your name in script." I says, "Right, I had to sign that letter. Not
Right.
only is my name printed, I had to sign it."
Hmm. Exactly.
So she goes, "Oh," I said, "and what do you think? The envelopes print themselves here? I'm not that advanced. I have to handwrite all these envelopes and addresses."
Right. Right. Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, okay, Grandma." She didn't understand at first because right away the wise guy in her, "Well,
Yeah.
you're doing it on the computer." "Yeah, but I still have to sign the document."
Sure.
Oh,
Sure. I know. Listen, it is what it is, but you have to do what you got to do, and that's the way it is today. And like I said, I never got used. I used to like when I used to have a pager. No one can call me on the phone. No one can reach me either. Tell you the
yeah.
truth. You know, even though we're like without we're lost, and that's a sad thing too.
Oh, yes and no. Like, uh, my husband laughs at me every time I go shopping, right?
Mm,
Like when they have bottled water on sale, or they have the canned shell sales at ShopRite with the tomatoes, for sauce and stuff.
right. Sure.
I stock up the
Gotcha.
pasta, all that stuff. And he goes
Sure.
to me, "What are you doing?" He says, "We've got a filter in the house for the whole house, and you're buying bottled water." I said, "Let me ask you something." He goes, "What?" I said, "Suppose the electricity goes out." He goes, "Well, we have a generator." I said, "Yeah. And suppose you can't get to the gas station to get the gas because the pumps aren't running
Right.
to fill your generator and your generator runs out."
Right.
And he
And
looks at me and he goes, "That makes sense." I said, "Right, because we have a barbecue outside. I can still cook."
right. Right. Yeah.
People don't think that way
No,
for some reason.
because it's just the way it is. A lot of people take things for granted today too, and it's they came out with so much stuff now that they have something for everything right now. And it's just the way it is. I mean, that's the way I feel, and sometimes listen. There's a lot of things that are in favor when with the modern technology. You're able to keep in contact with family. You're able to keep in contact. I mean, in that way, perspective, it's good.
Oh, don't laugh. I still have a landline, even though I have my cell phones and stuff.
Yeah,
And my
yeah,
husband laughs and he says, "Why do we need a landline?" I said, "In case the phones go down, in case the electric goes out. At least if you got to make an emergency phone call, you can plug it in and make that call."
right, sure,
They don't think this way
right,
because they're
right,
so used to having everything at their fingertips. But
yeah,
me, I always think, my mother, because I guess she had so many of us,
mm-hmm,
she always told us, "You always, always keep extra food in the house, everything, because you never know." And she says, if somebody pops up, because that's the way we were raised, if someone pops up unexpectedly
yes,
and you're at dinner, you've got enough food in that pot to feed everybody, even if somebody comes
yeah,
that you weren't expecting.
sure. My parents did the same thing. There's always
Mm-hmm.
enough to feed an army,
Yep.
and those are the memories I remember. The holidays, the a lot of people don't even do a lot of holidays. This a lot of them, family get-togethers and stuff like that. We still have.
You there? Ma Brat? Ma Brats. MRH, you there?
Do you hear me? Or am I going in and
Yeah,
out?
now I hear you.
Oh, I don't know why I'm going in and out sometimes. It's my, I guess I don't know if it's my
It
connection or
might be
what.
the
Yeah,
weather or the connection. Don't
yeah.
worry about it. It
It's very
happens.
windy, very windy,
Yeah, we're
very
lucky.
windy.
We got rid of the wind by I think 4 o'clock this afternoon. It finally
Yeah,
died down.
yeah. Today was bad. Everything was blowing over. People's
I
garbages, things were flying around. I mean, it was, yeah, it was bad.
I have a heavy step ladder on my deck, right? Very
Right.
heavy. And all of a sudden, we heard this loud bang, and my husband says to me, "What was that?" And I got up from the dining room table and looked towards my deck, and I said, "Honey," he goes, "What?" I said, told him, "Your ladder's on the deck floor. That's what fell."
Yeah,
That's how windy it was.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely. Felt like hurricane. Greg's Earth to MRH.
Not only that, I'm looking outside my window now from the
Mm-hmm.
snow. It snowed, then we had ice, then it rained yesterday, right? The temperature
Yeah,
dropped last night. Now it looks like an ice skating rink in parts.
yeah. We've had some crazy weather also here. Freezing rain, slush, snow, and but it's basically gone already with the rain yesterday. It's basically gone already. We don't get big
I,
snowstorms.
you see that what happened with us was I was out there breaking up the ice and getting rid of it. And
Hmm.
then we got this heavy downpour. So I came
Right.
in, I was soaked.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all of a sudden the temperature dropped, and when I woke up this morning everything was ice. I had to go out and throw that ice melt and stuff so
Yeah.
that when the sun came out it would break it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I think this is one of the worst winters we've had in a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, uh, that's what I feel. It was one of the worst winters so far.
Well, maybe we'll be lucky and have a better spring.
I hope so.
Miss
I love the spring weather, the summer. I love the beach. It's so relaxing for me. I love the beach.
Miss
Okay.
Carolyn Murray,
Yes.
excellent conversation. Murray, did
Yes,
you
sir.
do you have your channel activated?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Oh,
It is
okay.
activated.
If you can, Murray, if
Hmm.
you
Yeah.
can, put the link, put the link of your channel
Hmm.
in the chat. Another question I want to ask you: have
Sure.
you downloaded the YouTube Studio app?
Yes.
Okay, okay, that is
StreamYard. I
great.
have everything. Yes, I activated everything. Yes. So
I
I'm just
see,
a
I
matter of
see.
going live. That's it. I just
Okay,
have to go live.
okay. My bad.
Yes.
I want to tell you
Hmm.
that this is your channel also, and it is an honor to have you in the panel.
Thank you, Edwin. Thank you for letting me up here. I appreciate it.
Don't
I don't
worry.
take it for granted. I don't
Uh,
take it for
uh,
granted. I appreciate it.
I want to ask you something.
Sure.
Without in your state, how has
Yes.
the people? Uh, I am sorry. In the state where you live,
Right.
how what has been the reaction?
Mhm.
What has been the reaction towards uh, towards the election of Donald Trump as president?
A lot of people are very for it. Listen. Some whatever they think about Trump. Okay, you can think whatever you want about him, but one thing about him, he's a good president. He's very tough, and he'll do the right thing. In my state right now, they're for everything he's doing.
I
They're
see.
happy, and he's trying to clean up the world a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, Miss Carol,
Yes.
in your
Yes.
state, the people of your state are they happy that Trump is president?
I would think so, considering that he won the election here, you know?
Okay.
I
Yeah.
really think so, Edwin, because we flipped the state from blue to red. So, yeah, I think they're happy. A lot of them are complaining, I guess, in this, wherever. But I know where I'm from, the whole county was happy that he was elected.
The the good thing that I am observing, according to the news, that he is cutting a lot of wasted money that the government that the government is misusing. All these firings. It is just my opinion. Uh, all these firings are due because it is a waste to, to have all these agencies doing nothing. Do you guys agree?
Oh, I
Yes.
agree. Did you see today with the Social Security
No.
that they
Explain
have
that,
over
Miss
3
Carol.
million people between 100 and 150 years old receiving Social Security checks?
Okay.
I didn't see
Uh,
that either.
No, it's all, believe me, it's all over. They came out with the whole total. I mean, so far they've come up with billions of dollars that are being wasted.
Huh.
that that fraud has been going on for many years. They are people. They are people that have died, that they're still receiving the Social Security checks, and their relatives cash the checks. That is
That's
fraud.
correct.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that's
It's
just one agency. Can you imagine what they're going to find in the other agencies?
Right, right.
yeah.
Okay, we've been on the air for it's going to be 2 hours. Hold on. Here in Puerto Rico is 1:24 in the morning. What I'm going to do, Miss Carol and Margaret,
Sure.
I am going to close the telecast. But before I close the telecast, I want to send a special blessing to Mickey Griggs. I hope he is having a problem with the health, right, Miss Carol?
Yes, he is. I pray for him and everybody else that's having problems all the time.
So our blessings to Mickey Griggs and Margaret. Uh, if you can tell us the person that died,
Uh,
what relationship was it to you?
well, it was my sister-in-law's father that passed away.
I
So
see, I see,
he fought. Yeah, he fought cancer for a very long time. Stage 4 pancreatic cancer, and it finally, like I said, he got real bad. He was living. I tell you, the last 5 months, and it was in his 80s, but he lived life like he was in his 20s. I mean, he
I
really,
God
see,
bless
yeah,
him.
up to the end. He fought up to the end, and
I see.
you know, he was married second time, but it's kind of crazy. But his last words to his wife now was "f you" before he passed away. Would you believe that?
I see. So,
Yeah.
Margaret
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes,
on
sir.
behalf of our family, and I know everyone in the chat, our respect and our condolences. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Edwin.
No,
Appreciate
no
it.
problem. Margaret Hunter, before I
Yes.
close the telecast, today
Mhm.
is Tuesday. What are your plans for today?
Well, I have to go to work and go into my office and do stuff, and every day I work a lot. I'm on YouTube sometimes, but during the day I'm really not that much because I work a lot of hours. On average,
Oh,
about 12 hours a day. Just like Edwin.
okay.
God bless you. You work 7 days a week, and I don't know when you sleep. I don't know when you sleep. I tell you, it's true.
Margaret Hunter, when
Yes.
when do you plan to do a live?
I've been thinking about it, and I'm probably going to do a live very soon. Very soon.
Okay,
I'm talking about very soon because I like the idea of going live. And having
when you
people
do
on panel. Yeah, I like it.
when, when you do your live, do you use StreamYard also?
Yes, yes,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
So, so Margaret,
Hmm.
give us your closing statement and give a message to everyone. Go ahead, Margaret.
Well, Edwin, I appreciate you having me up on panel. I love all you guys. We stick together. It's a YouTube family. I met a lot of good people here, and I appreciate it. Everyone's a really good person on this side, and like you say, Edwin, unfortunately, you bless everybody, and listen, I believe this. I believe the same. Everyone should be
Go ahead, Margaret. I think you muted yourself. Go ahead.
No, give him a minute, Edward. He's been having problems with his connection.
Okay,
you're
okay.
Marbrat, are you back?
yeah. I've been having problems.
Right. He said it's very windy there, Edwin. There, he's having problems with his connection.
I see, I see. Let us see if he comes back.
Oh, he will as soon as he can connect.
Okay. So, Miss Carol, what
Yes,
are your
sir.
what are your plans for today, Miss Carol?
I have a lot of work to do as far as computer work goes, and then I'll be cleaning the house, Edwin, and preparing dinner and everything else.
I think, Miss Carol, I'm gonna send the link again to Margaret Hunter. That way he can come. He got kicked out.
Okay.
Let me get. Let me send him the link again.
Okay.
That way he can give his speech.
He's a very
Okay.
nice person, Edwin.
Yeah. He is of Italian heritage. Right, Miss Carol?
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on, everyone. Let me send him the link. Okay. Okay. Margaret Hunter, press the link again. Press the link again. Anyone else that wants to come up and say something, everyone is welcome also. Before I close the telecast, Teresa, Marie, you are welcome. Bella, everyone, hold on. Okay, hold on. We got them.
Hi, I'm sorry
Go
about
ahead,
that.
Margaret.
I might get kicked again, but I don't know yet. We'll be closing soon. So, but no, I was saying that Edwin, you say bless the chat family. I pray for everybody every day. Their well being and so forth and so on. And Carol, thank you for saying I'm a very nice person. I appreciate that.
You
Uh,
are.
thank you, and you
You're
as well.
welcome.
You as well.
Thank
But
you.
yeah, so that's my closing statement for now. So I hope everyone, like I said, has a great night and be safe. And that's basically it right now. So
Hold,
can you still hear me?
hold on. We have Bella, Bella, the beautiful Bella from live from Washington D.C. Go
Uncle
ahead.
Hey
Edwin,
Bella.
I can't stay long. My schedule is too crazy here in Washington D.C. I'm sorry. I'm signing too many things. But I did
Bella,
have to.
God bless you. How are you?
I'm so good, Uncle Edwin. Thank you so much. But I did want to come up and say hi to you and Mike Carroll and Ma Bread Hunter and
Hi.
to tell Teresa Marie a happy birthday.
Oh,
Wait.
Early,
Can
early.
you repeat that again?
Oh, I just said I came up to say hi to all of you guys and to wish Teresa Marie a happy birthday. Early happy birthday.
Today, to be clear, today is Teresa's birthday.
No, no,
Oh,
no. It's in the beginning of March, but I was saying we were talking about it in chat, so I was just wishing her a happy birthday.
I see, I see. Teresa Marie, come up, come up to the panel. Come up to the panel, Teresa. And everyone else in the chat that I have known for 50 years.
Edwin, I've known you for 62 years. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry?
We're going on 62 years of friendship over here, me and you.
Right, right, right.
exactly. Yeah.
Ma
Feels
Bradford,
like
how you
that.
doing?
Huh?
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Thank you
Good.
for asking. I'm hanging in there. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so good. Thank you. Me and
Good.
Teresa Marie were just chopping it up about birthdays and kids and being sad when
Yeah.
I'm an empty nester. You know the whole thing. Carol knows
I
what I'm
hear
talking
you.
about.
I hear you. Yeah. But
Bella,
listen,
Can you
yes.
give us an update on baby Bella?
Uh, the little one or the older one? I got two baby Bellas, and yes. So let's start here.
The little one.
She's amazing. She's my blue-eyed darling. She's amazing. Yeah,
She's
she's doing really good.
beautiful,
She's 2 months
Bella.
old. She has her little protectors, Big Bella, her big sister, and her brother, baby boy. Yeah, they're all so good.
Good. That's great. That's great.
Yeah, they're so good. And Uncle Edwin, I got to tell you the truth. My daughter's talking about another child. Please help me.
I see, I see. May God bless her as long
Yes,
as as long as they're economically stable.
they are.
That way they can have another child. Uh, uh, that is a blessing of God. That is a blessing of God.
I agree. 100%.
Uh,
Yeah.
Bella, how is the weather? How is the weather where you are right now?
It's good right now. Don't hate me, guys. It is like
Yeah.
57 here.
Oh.
Oh, Bella, please. You're
Ah.
killing me.
Yeah, so I have my sweater on, my hoodie on, I have all my snow stuff on. It's freezing. I'm kidding. No, it's good.
Would you like my 21 degrees?
Honestly,
Yeah.
Carol, honestly, you always say you want what the other person has, right? So I want your weather just to have
You're
it, right?
welcome to it.
Yeah.
And you're
You're
welcome
more
and
than welcome.
you're welcome to mine. But yeah,
Yeah.
Um,
it's good.
uh,
It's good, Edwin. How's your weather out there, Edwin?
well, here this is endless summer always, but right now is 75 degrees, very cool night, and it
Very
is
cold.
raining. It
Did you
is
say very
raining.
cold at 70? Very
Yeah.
cold?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But here in Puerto Rico, 70, 60. In the country, it goes down to 50. That is like freezing cold. That is like
Is it
freezing.
Sure.
cold?
I'll take that all day
But
long. You bring it on over.
Right, Barbara
Yeah.
Winter?
yeah.
Absolutely. You kidding me?
Before I close, I want to get yours opinion on the plane that went down in Canada. There was a plane that landed upside down. Thank God, thank God, thank God that no one died. Uh, but a lot of people got hurt. The plane landed upside down without the wings. Did you guys know that?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard about that.
No.
That's
When did that happen? Today?
Yes, Bella.
What time?
yeah.
Oh,
Carol, what
about,
time would be my time?
oh, God, you're
Uh,
3 hours behind. I heard about it this afternoon, about 4 o'clock. So,
midday, right? Midday. Yeah, it was
yeah,
midday. Something.
midday,
Yeah.
something like that. So, around 12, 1 o'clock your time, Bella.
Really? I didn't
Let,
hear about that.
let me tell you, that pilot should be commended. That is like a blessing of God. Landing a plane upside down without wings, without any deaths. That is God. Uh, that is a blessing of God. But let me tell you, these past few days, they have been a lot of accidents on the planes. Do any of you travel a lot?
No,
No, my
no.
husband does and I do because we go to Greece together, but I'm refusing to go this year because of all these planes.
I
I
see, I
think
see.
I
Yeah, and
think
I don't
that
travel too much
people
either.
that are working on the planes aren't being trained properly to how to repair them or check them properly because there's been too many accidents in the
Do
last
you,
2 weeks.
what do you think about terrorism?
That too.
I thought
Mm-hmm.
about terrorism the most out of everything.
Margaret Hunter, there is also a lack of air. I am sorry, of air of air traffic controllers. There,
Yes,
there's a that accident with the helicopter.
I
There
just
was
thought about
only
that.
one.
Yes,
There was only one or two on duty to control all that traffic. Uh, that is very dangerous.
that accident should have never ever occurred. I don't know.
Up his connection again.
Okay, uh, Miss Carol.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
I'm, I'm gonna close the telecast now. Uh,
Yes.
please give please give us your closing statement as always.
Everybody, God bless all of you. Have a safe night. And please listen to me. Please don't listen to anybody that has anything negative to say about anybody on YouTube. They're not important. Just ignore them and move on with your life positive. Don't let negativity bring
Ah,
out the worst in you.
Miss Carol. I
Yes.
am talking in general. I am not referring to anyone. When you go live, remember this always. When you go live, Miss Carol, anyone, anyone asking you for a wrench, that is a troublemaker. Never forget that.
Oh, I won't give wrenches to people that ask me for them, Edwin. I only give them to people I know I've known or that I trust.
Let me tell you, Miss Carol, Bella, Margaret Hunter, everyone in the chat, uh, in these 3 years and a half, I have observed the majority of people that enter a chat and ask for a wrench, they are troublemakers. And also, when a person comes in, send me the link. No, that is not a proper way to ask for a link. Miss Carol, there are a lot of people on YouTube that must learn manners. Do you agree?
Oh, I totally agree.
Right.
I
Ah,
totally agree.
Miss Carol, before you leave, give me an update without getting into nothing personal. How is Mr. Mahale?
He should be okay. There's something's wrong, but he should be okay, Edwin.
Okay. Miss Carol, as always, our prayers, okay?
Thank you.
And always, Miss Carol, and a big hug for little Carol.
Thank you. I will give it to her. And God
Okay.
bless you and your family, Edwin.
Thank
Bella,
you.
I love you. Good night.
I love you too. Good night, Carol.
And good night to everybody in the chat, and God bless you all.
And Miss Carol, thank you always for helping me, okay?
Thank you for having me, Edwin. You're welcome.
Okay. Bella, give us your closing statement before you go back to Washington D.C. and meet President Trump.
Well, I've been very busy with him lately. My closing statement is God bless everybody, and thank you for having me on, Edwin. And
Okay.
you're right, just about everything you said. You're absolutely right, spot on with everything you just said. Um, yeah, and God bless everybody. And it's such a great chat, and it's very nice to be in here. You're so welcoming to everybody, and I thank you for that.
A big a big hug, Bella. And Bella, God bless little Bella and medium Bella and Big Bella.
Edwin, I have three. I have baby girl, she's going to be 5, and she's my
I
first
see.
one. And then I have baby I, he's going to be 2. And then I have baby girl, and she's 2 months. I'm telling you, Edwin, I'm a busy Grammy.
May Bella, may God grant you always excellent health,
Thank
mental
you.
and physical. That way you can raise uh, that way you can raise your children and your beautiful grandchildren.
Yes, yes, I'm very grateful to be able to be a part of helping raise them.
Okay, Bella. Before I close, special blessing for Mickey Criggs.
Yes,
Special blessing for Mickey Criggs. Mickey, take good care of yourself.
yes, and I'm so
Eat
sorry for your
properly.
loss.
Huh?
I
Go
said I
ahead,
was so
Bella.
sorry. I'm sorry. I said I was so sorry for Mickey Gregg's loss to his 2 brothers.
I see. I see. Our respect to Mickey Criggs, and also for his good health. Mickey, take care
Yes.
of yourself, and we give you a big hug. Bella, I will see you soon. Okay?
Yes, sir, Mr. Edwin. Thank you for having me on. Have a great night, and we will talk soon.
Okay. And God bless you, Bella, and be safe.
And God bless you as well. Thank you, Edwin. Bye bye.
Okay. Everyone in the chat, everyone in our chat family, God bless you all. God bless you all. And if you have a channel, if you have an activated channel, put respect in your channel. Uh, uh, honor your channel. Honor your channel. Do not forget that your channel is your house. Your channel is your house. That is my message. That is my message this morning. And be very careful. Be very careful who you invite on your panel. Make sure the person is respectful to everyone. To everyone. Okay, everyone. God bless you all. And thank you for sharing with Uncle Edwin.
As around the sun, the earth never ceases revolving, and the rosebuds know the bloom in early May. Just hate knows love's the cure. You can rest your mind assured that I'll be loving you always. 'Cause now can't reveal the mystery of tomorrow, but in passing we'll grow older every day. Just as all that's born is new, you know what I say is true. And I'll be loving you always. Until the rainbow finds the sun in the sky. Always. Until the ocean covers everyone. Always. Until the darkness covers everything I see. Always. Did you know that true love asks for nothing? Her acceptance is the way they pay. Did you know that life is giving love a guarantee to last through forever another day? Just as time knew to move on since the beginning, and the seasons know exactly when to change.
Teresa Marie. Teresa Marie. Before I close, Teresa Marie, I hope Teresa Marie still is in the chat. Teresa Marie, listen to me carefully. Don't forget, you are a content creator now. You are officially a content creator now. So go forward, positive, and may God bless you always, Teresa Marie. And forget about all the negativity. Forget about that. That is not important. Go forward. You are intelligent. You are bright. You are a nice person. You have a nice voice. Your husband, he is a good man. Go forward. And don't forget, you are a content creator now. So go forward. A big hug for Teresa Marie. God bless you, Teresa Marie. And we will celebrate your birthday. We will celebrate your birthday in the month of March. We will celebrate your birthday in the month of March if God permits. Here on our channel. Okay, Teresa Marie, God bless you.
Your joy and pain, I'll be loving you always. As the day I'm living by tomorrow could make me the past, but that I mustn't fear. For I'll know deep in my mind that love must be left behind. 'Cause I'll be loving you always. Always. And it finally hit me all at once, all at once. I started counting teardrops, and at least a million fell. My eyes began to swell, and all my dreams were shattered all at once. I finally took a moment and I'm realizing that you're not coming back. And it finally hit me all at once, all at once. I started counting teardrops, and at least a million fell. My eyes began to swell, and all my dreams were shattered all at once. I am here with you, though you're far away. I am here to stay. You're not alone. I am here with you. Though you're far away, I am here to stay. You're not alone. Snow comes down in June. Sometimes the sun goes round the moon. I see the passion in your eyes. Sometimes it's all a big surprise. 'Cause there was a time when all I did was wish you tell me this is love. It's not the way I hoped or how I felt, but somehow it's enough. Now we're standing face to face. Isn't this world a crazy place? Just when I thought a chance had passed, you go and save the best for last.
Just so we're the School of Rock, and this song was written by our own Zach Mooneyham.